KOGTV. Y'all just saw two amazing videos from some hot artists. Their links will be in the description below. So if you ever want to holler at them, just click the link. But also make sure you check out the show. Alright? This is the part of the show where we do what we do. And that's bringing y'all face to face with some of the best up and coming artists out there. And today who we have for y'all is Truth Y.
Peace. What's up? It's Truth Y. What's going on?
Welcome to KOGTV.
Word up.
Word. So, for the people who don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying, you already told them you Truth Y, but what does that mean? Like, is there any type of meaning behind that, or what's going on with that?
So yeah, my name is Truth Y, for the simple fact that when you're on your journey and doing the things that you do in life, you know, you want to find your why. You know, that's how you get to where you want to go to in life is why. Why did this happen? Why does this happen? To find the truth is that final aspect of that why, which contradicts yourself, giving you Truth Y. And that's a God body name, Truth Y, right there, which is my actual name, Ty.
Okay. Alright. So meanings behind the name. Ain't just no little goofy names people made up. You gotta have some meaning behind your name. And with a meaning behind your name like that, it would tell me that the music that you put out has substance in it. So what type of music are you putting out, and who do you feel like your music is gonna reach the most, and who are you trying to grab the most with your music?
Well, if you do your research on the actual culture of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, and you're reaching out to the whole culture, the whole aspect of life, you know what I'm saying, I'm born in knowledge on not just people my age, but beyond my age and under my age. So from kids to grown adults to my age, whatever you know, it's entendres. You speaking to multiple people on many different levels. You have so many aspects that you can reach somebody with. You know what I'm saying? One person might say it's tomatoes, but one person might say it's tomatoes. You getting that same exact message beyond just my years, you know what I'm saying? Age is just a number.
Right.
That's all it is at the end of the day. Wisdom has no age to it, so that's the aspect and mental approach that I'm taking, you know what I'm saying? Speaking on behalf of what I know my duty is as a human being. That's what it is.
So is this actually bigger than music for you?
It's definitely bigger than music, you know what I'm saying? Using that hip hop as my platform to speak.
Okay. Alright, so with that being said, your words are beyond your years, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ask you to tell everybody how old you are, but how long have you been doing music, and how long have you felt like this is the type of music that you want to put out?
So I've been doing music my whole life, you know, even from when I was in the womb. My father would play Exhibit music, you know, beside me. Exhibit got a song actually about his son where my father would play that, and I would actually go to sleep with this music. So starting at the age of 7, I was on a documentary called Starving with my godfather, Crumb Snatcher, and he had me actually spit. And you know, I did my little thing or whatever, but it went worldwide. And in that verbiage of what my father was speaking, he said, you know, the young God is coming at y'all. So this is what we bring into the forefront now. You know, as growing up, I was pushed to do music my whole life. I've always been a writer, hands down, but I was pushed to do it at that time. And you know, being a child, you don't want to, you know, you want to play sports, you want to do what you want to do, but I had to find it amongst myself to go find out who I was as a person and what I was put here to do, and that was reach the masses on that aspect approach.
All right, and so you spit your first verse at 7.
At 7 years old.
It went worldwide.
Worldwide.
But is that exactly when you got bit by this hip hop bug, or was that just something that you did and later on you found your love for it later on, or was it like at that moment where you knew that's what you wanted to do?
So I would say at that moment, I mean, I'm searching for different things at the age of 7, of course.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got so many distractions in this world where, you know, it could be cartoons, it could be whatever it is as a child, you know, toys, whatever it is, you know, it's coming to that conscious aspect of what have you been put here to do. So I would say with music, from a certain aspect of listening and really regurgitating what I've been hearing, I would say about the age of 18 is when I really got back into the music thing. I've always wrote, and you know what I'm saying, I've always had a freestyle, I might be able to bust you, but 18 is definitely when I actually got into the booth and found out that it was my time. You know, I went into the booth, I was actually heavier weight during that time. And I came out the booth and I told my father, I was like, no, I'm not ready. And I just knew in that moment I was not ready. But I was gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I had to build my mind, I had to build my body, and get ready for the approach that we were getting ready to take, which was BTF. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we released our album Risen on August 30th.
Okay.
And y'all need to go get that. That's definitely a classic right there. And I'm telling you, it's a classic. I stand 10 toes behind it. So, word up.
And then it's good to hear that you're taking a more calculated approach. You know, it's not no fly by night. It's not you just decided to do it. It's like, even when you did decide to go in the booth when you was 18, you felt like, wait a minute, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this the right way, the way it feels right to me. And a lot of people aren't as calculated as that. And it's we hear so many people who just fell into the game, or I'm not even a rapper, you know, I just was in the right place at the right time. And good for those people. But for the masses, for the dude at home who figuring out or trying to figure out what they need to do, you gotta be more calculated. Make a plan, follow the plan, stick to the plan, alter the plan, and execute your plan, all right? It's about taking steps. You can do anything in this world that you want to do if you follow the proper steps. The steps might be hard to do, but if you accomplish those steps, you're gonna get where you need to go. So hearing how calculated and disciplined and focused you are on it, I know. It's an honor to have you in our presence, because I feel like in a few years from now, we're gonna be like, yo, we had Truth Wild on our show first. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Yeah. With that being said, are there any people that you want to work with, whether it be on the independent artist level or on major artist level? Is there some people that you feel like, you know, you're at this point where you're trying to branch out and you rock with this guy or this girl?
So I would definitely say right place, right time, you know, for everything. Everything is already destined out to be what it is. But I would definitely say Busta, you know, that was a huge move right there, that LE2.
Bro.
I say Dave East, Joey Badass,
okay.
Jay-Z, Cole, Kendrick, you know, those conscious artists, you know, who take their craft seriously and really do the work behind what it takes to be that conscious artist. Meek Mill, you know, those are really dope artists to me who really take their craft seriously and, you know, make it happen.
Right. All right. So, what's your end goal with this? Are you just trying to be the best rapper ever, or is this like a setup for you to make your own label and do, like, what's your end goal?
So I wouldn't necessarily say there was an end goal. You know, it continues to add on to what we have going on. We already have the label, we have the website, we have all of these, you know, extra amenities that go along with just Truth Wild itself. But I would say, to be a better person all around, to be the greatest that you could possibly be. You can touch anything in this world, you can do whatever you want to do in this world, as long as you put your mind to it and actually achieve the goals step by step. You know what I'm saying? It could be so simple, but you got to break it down for yourself and your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? So really understanding life itself. Like, I always say this little story right here. Like, if you know something got to go in the trash and you see it drop on the floor and you walk past it, right there you're setting yourself up not to, you know, take these small steps to become great just amongst yourself. You know, pick it up, put it in the trash. You know what's right. You do the right thing. That's automatic. Even in your conversations of simple life with people, you know how to do the right thing. So it's just that mental aspect approach of, man, I'm gonna do the right thing. I know what the right thing is. I know the actions to these choices that I'm making. And that's the thing. If you really know you got choices in life, you feel me?
Right.
So that's the thing, like really controlling what you can and really understanding what you can. You know what I'm saying? I might be talking from my point of view, but let me understand it from yours as well, because we're one unit at the end of the day, one band, one sound. And that's Black Tie La Familia. Love, loyalty, and integrity.
And it's interesting that you say that, because that's something that resonates with me. Like, effective communication is a two-way street. A lot of people want to be heard, but they don't want to listen. And how can you ever go forward if you just want to be the person talking, or you just want to be the person that's being listened to, but you don't open your ears to what the feedback is, or what the opposite end has to say? Like, one-way streets lead to nowhere. You know, you need to listen and also to speak. That's how you communicate. That's how you learn. And being able to do that without yelling and screaming and all that stuff is I feel like it's a skill or trait that is kind of hard to find, you know, because people just want their way or they just want to be heard. But it's good that you are like that because it makes you more accessible to people who may have opportunities in store for you that you might not even got to if you was just talking and not listening. So I hear you on that. So I definitely appreciate you coming through, Truth Wild. Like, this has been a really interesting interview. You got a lot to say, and I feel like I just feel like something big is going to happen for you. All right, so you've been doing a lot out here to get yourself known, get yourself recognized for people. And if you can share, like, outside of coming to our beautiful show, KOG TV, what else have you been doing to get yourself out there?
So we've had a lot of interviews. We had an interview with Shade 45, with Static Selector. We had Renaissance Radio. We had Deadass Radio. We also have had one coming up here with 105 out of New York. That's the radio station. 105.1, my bad. Coming up here shortly. We've also had articles that we've had coming up. Here we have The Source. We have Enough. We have thisis50.com. We have It's Biscuit. We had a live interview with It's Biscuit as well, the biggest blogger. We've had Shade McCrae interview on iHeartRadio. And then we had Strictly Hip Hop as an article as well. And Hip Hop Weekly magazine.
Okay. All right. So you are out here grinding. You hear that? He's out here grinding, not just in the booth every day. It's bigger than that. And the rap part is the easy part. Everybody can rap. Everybody can make words rhyme. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy part. The hard part is getting out there, networking, talking to the people that you need to talk to, getting on the shows that you need to get on, like our show.
Yep.
Getting in front of the right people, having them write about you. So it's good to see that you're taking the proper steps that you need to take to succeed. So we appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Now, with that being said, though, let the world know what you got new out, where they can find it, and then premiere your video for them.
Yo, it's your boy Truth Wild. You can catch me on my new album Risen just dropped on August 30th. You can catch me on IG, Truth_Y. I'm on all major platforms, Tidal, Spotify, anything, Pandora, Apple Music. I'm reaching all those platforms, so definitely check that out. It dropped August 30th. And here's my hot new record, La Familia. Peace.
KOG TV.